guys, welcome in. What? Oh, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Is this the full circle? I'm just fascinated. I've never seen this DLC in action. In Quackses before. Lovely. So this is all a new loop. These are new stories. You saw how a bitch goes down the slide and then go in a fucking elevator up to the penthouse. That's fantastic. Let me see, what can we do? I'm gonna sit over here. What about that? I'm gonna sit over here. There we go. Pull up the ducks. Check if the I just want to check if yeah, this is close enough for me. Sitting around here. Do ducks come from the drain pipe? I have no idea. So what I'm gonna do, now that I'm back again, for like my millionth comeback after my goddamn knows how many is hiatus, I'm gonna check if my announcements went out. I don't trust anything to work. As a general rule of thumb, after a bit of a break, a month or so, I don't expect fucking anything to work as intended. Point in case this night I wanted to start streaming at like, it was like 8 hours a night. No, 10 hours ago already. 10 hours ago I wanted to start streaming. I got some error message that the encoder did not work. The settings were removed, deleted, reset. And last time I tried to stream, my PNG tuber was reset. Now this is somewhat related to how I reset my Windows, but I thought everything related to streaming was completely independent from Windows. Apparently not. There's still some things that it can fuck me over with. I had to create a new profile for the encoder, and yeah, it was kind of solved, but my mood was ruined. Ruined. I will go to another screen. I see my announcement went out. Yes, yeah, that doesn't help. I like this POV better, actually. This is better. So the ducks are just floating inside my house now. I know they're Placid, but can they invade the living room? Would they come up here? They're using the elevator. I mean, there's not even any water there. They're kind of breaking some laws there. I know the one with the helicopter hat did that from the beginning. He didn't give a fuck. Helicopter duck doesn't give a fuck. Helicopter duck doesn't give a shit. He just flew around and sometimes crashed on the land. Oh, that one is ready for the elevator. But how do they get down again? Is that through the drain? Is the drain pipe the actual official way for them to get back down? How much is spawning? And I haven't even checked on any of the new ducks that I bought. That I literally paid money for. Oh! Okay, so we're getting a good look at the drain pipe. Why are we still following that nasty Zionist duck? Hold on. Quacks under pressure is done again. Oh, there's another one. A new brick duck has hit the tower. Is it me or do they spawn faster now? Or am I just slower and is my sense of time more fucked? It's all completely possible. That's not a pigeon. I know what it's trying to be, or trying to tell me it is. That ain't no pigeon. You're not fooling me. Scumbusties. Ever so gorgeous and shiny. Very lovely stuff. Let me just make it easy on the encoder. I mean, this is a very intense simulator as it is mining duck poop, digital duck poop. I'm still checking where the fuck are the announcements. I mute them for myself, obviously. I have too many servers, most of them dead, and just there to yell into the void at. Well, actually, no. The announcements have a purpose, but I don't use them to socialize otherwise. In fact, I don't like to socialize in servers too much to begin with. Nobody else does. I know just how to name it. By the way, this pool is kind of small in terms of surface for the ducks. I need to sneeze. Excuse me, I had to mute that. That was loud. We're gonna rename this fucking piece of shit. We're gonna rename this piece of shit. I don't like how this one is always first. Who taught him to get first? Who taught him to get first? It never brings anything new to the table. It's gonna come fucking old hat. Old hat. Rubber pants. Welcome back, everyone. Hello, welcome to the recording part of this stream. Welcome to Encoding Overloaded. Here we are with the renamed Sign Foul, because we don't like that name anymore. We don't do that anymore. It's now Old Hat Rubber Pants. He's always there. He's always first. Never really serves. But he's consistent at least. I don't know why that thing is called Miracle. Because it's the miracle of life. It was born from another duck. Well, the miracle was not flawless without its drawbacks, as you can see. I do like the Sims 4 apartment over there. Very city living, beautiful city living graphics here too. The backdrop. So can we talk about what drove me insane the first time? It is that this game pretends the music is coming from a radio. I don't see a radio. There was one that you could click to change the music on. And God, I wish that was here too, because I'm not enough of a cool cat to want to hear this kind of generic jazzy shit the whole time. Fuck off! You know? This is not my idea of chilling. This is my idea of getting very nervous by lots of little piano notes. But there's no way to change it. I cannot even change it to alien music. Like you can do in the base game. We can turn it off, but that's a little bit You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take out my earbuds. I turned down the volume of the music at least so it's less annoying. But another side effect is that this music gaslit me into thinking that the audio was improperly balanced, like there was more in the left ear or the right ear than there's supposed to be. Who else dropped? We just got 2. There's gonna be a 3rd one soon. We got all DLC. Oh my god, those are some big fucking bottles. Yeah, do me that. How about some of that? Rock bottom again. I'm gonna save at this point, because I keep forgetting to save this. What should I save over? You know what? We don't need a multiple infinity. The first one. There you go. That's my stream at this moment. After my hiatus, and my other hiatus, and my hiatus after that. That's my viewing numbers. But that's okay. I'm not doing this for any other reason than to stay sane and not go through the same dumb routine. Can we talk about that? I want to talk about that too. There's too many things I want to talk about. Suddenly. And it's easy too, because maybe it's not something you're aware of. I don't control any of these. I just look at them. And rotate the camera maybe at some points. There we go. I want to sit here. I'm the final what? I'm the final puzzle. I'm the final boss. Yeah, there's some kind of fucking secret in this game. Cross DLC, I believe. I'm not sure. We're not gonna solve that. It's on that level that like only the most committed fucking weirdos can see what you're supposed to do. At least that was what my impression was last time. So I'm not interested. I do see there's some bonus ducks there that are not floating. So anyway, I had a reset of Windows at some point this month. And among other things, it caused my encoder not to work when I hit stream earlier. And I also had to reset some of my sound settings, which were complex. It was therefore a very logical assumption that the audio was improperly balanced on my end. Because I actually do rebalance the audio. One sound box is in front of me, more or less. The other one is to the left of me, so I rebalance the audio. I don't see any new ducks yet so far. They're holding out on me. But yeah, I rebalance the audio, so for me it sounds better, but I don't want that for the stream. So there's that problem. I want the stream audio to be perfectly balanced between left and right. And it was. But this fucking game made me think it wasn't, because it's pretending there's a radio while you don't see there's a radio. So it pretends there's like directional sound. It simulates that. And it fucked with me and it made me end the stream. Because it's the first fucking stream and the first fucking game I play has weird shit going on with the audio that made me think, wait a second, there's a down. Can you go down? What if we click down? I mean, it's so blatantly in your face there. Makes you think like that's what you're supposed to do. You can click on it maybe. Actually may need to listen if there's any feedback for that. Probably not. You may have to dial something on the phone. Oh yes, there it is. So that is the game now. It's like blueprints with ducks in the background. Well, that's a fucking lie. Adriana is not home. Typical. That's my lime. Hello? That is such an original name. How did I come up with that one? Only fence? Or is this just... Miracle of... there's gonna be a life. Okay, so back to my seat here. Can the water get out of my eyes? What else did I want to talk about again? I said something. I want to talk about that. Whatever my life is here, I think it doesn't involve enough sitting around drinking and too many puzzles. There's too many puzzles. Yo! They were unleashed. 3 bonus ducks, just like that, unleashed. Giving us a head start. Gotta save that. I don't know. Oh, this is supposed to be like a businesswoman, a girl boss. Business mama. Secretary. Doc. Oh, it's Velma. Middle management duck. And Latrice Royale. Or is there one I missed? What about you? You don't seem part of this. Oh, wait, no, he is. He's also business duck. No, go down. No, I said... No. I have no effect on this. I have no effect on this. I don't even get to say, like, I don't want to see what's happening here. They just show me that. I cannot switch to another duck in the meantime. They abducted me. Abducted my camera. At least I can pay attention to what happens here. Is there... What? How did they slide down? Alright, so hold on. They can just get stuck there? Oh, by the way, this one also just unlocked. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like what my ducks are doing. This should not be part of their routine. How do we unlock that one? How do we undock that one? That one. Okay, so I get this part. Really nice. Now we've seen the full loop, I guess. But this one has a couple of bonus ducks spawning for you, right? What does this motherfucker look like again? What comic book character is that? The one that has Marsupilami as a friend. And looks like a bellboy. Something with frou-frou. It's not like ton. Tin, bing, tin, ton. But it's one of those kind of Belgian, flat French-ass comic book characters. I swear there is one. He's friends with Marsupilami, who's a... You know what, if you don't know Marsupilami, I don't know what you say, you know. You won't get this either. His loop is fairly short and he abducts me every time. I don't like this level. I want to take the ducks from this level and put them elsewhere because they keep making me look at the elevator. And I cannot skip the cutscene. Or am I just so unfortunate that I keep being stuck with the duck that goes up the elevator? I'm gonna have a close look at the one that is dangling from the side of the building. I hope. Yo! There he goes again. But how do you get a good look at him? I actually don't know how you get a good look at him because you're kind of stuck with the ducks doing things. And they're doing too much these days. They're all doing too much. Okay, now we got a better look at this. Used to be just outside of the helicopter duck that I already discussed earlier, even if it's in cropped footage, they used to just really be Placid, and the Placid factor, I feel they have betrayed it and they sold out. Now it's action-packed and it's not okay that they made it so stimulating, overstimulating, this game. This is, you know, they do it to appeal to the kids these days. So I take it that the dog that was stuck there or dangling somehow was rescued by another duck. There was some mechanism there, and I missed. There's the radio. We found it. The source of my insanity and audio imbalance, the radio on the rooftop, it's up here. Let me turn up the volume so I can see the left and right. So I can see how the quacks are perfectly balanced. But if I rotate the camera closer or further from the radio, the audio shifts. I think. That's my theory, at least. Where's my alien music station? Not even rotating. I mean, technically it's a radio and cassette player. Right? Are these all new? I mean, yeah, if I haven't named them, usually they're new, but are they from this DLC? Let me have a look at the collection. What did I say there? Inverted Hasanabi. Ginger Minge at the gym. Wait. None of these? I do have this DLC. I hope it's activated. Who is this pink legend? What happened with Camus? This is an event duck? How are these special? Oh, this is these are event ducks. And I've yet to unlock most of them. We did play during Halloween last year, now I remember that. And we got these. We'll see if there are gonna be more. There better be. I'm itching for more duck content. This actually reminds me of like the Two Fat Ladies for some reason. Cooking show. Don't ask me why, I don't know why. Congratulations, you killed the encoder with that. Thanks for subscribing or letting me know that you subscribed. I think the money's kept bleeding from your wallet anyway. Even though I wasn't doing anything in exchange, you just kept siphoning money to me. And now you can just announce it. But that's what I like about you. Your willingness to just be upended and have your pockets empty. I just renamed you. I just renamed you. You little fucking bitch-ass duck. Look. You are Life. Where is your name, Life? Tell me your name. Okay, bye. You're out of the picture, literally and figuratively. You're out of my heart. We're done. I hope your parents die. Off and Miracle. Miracle OnlyFans. Life. Thank you for updating the game. I don't know if this counts as a game. But sure. We'll be generous. I'm gonna sit inside. We have a day-night loop here. Oh, no, I don't wanna... Oh, not the elevator again. It won't let me step out of that! The pigeon is taking elevator, of all things. Pigeon duck can't fly. I keep trying to remember what I was gonna say. Probably something about something self-reflective. Yeah, I think I was just gonna say that I'm doing the stream for myself because otherwise I'm just fostering unhealthy internet habits all the time. And I need some variations in my life. Variety! So, I feel like that was it. That was all. That was all. Maybe I should apologize. That's a nice POV. I mean, that's a nice change of the core. I like that. That's okay. I accept that. Skyscraper Simulator. Well, the pool party is just getting started. Look at this. He's dressed for it. She. They. Look at that. Revealing his pecs. With that V-neck. What a player. I thought there was someone sitting behind a desk. And it was very unsettling because the only person that's supposed to sit there is supposed to be me. You know? Ah, fuck, my leg is sleeping. Becoming quite the Placid Zach here. My fucking ass is sleeping. And that's after what? 20 minutes of streaming? Well, no, I'm gonna count the first 12 minutes that I interrupted because the fucking music was gaslighting me. I'm not even gonna come up with names anymore. That's the old days, that's the old Zach that put effort in his game. Why do you have that? What are you based off? that this is a funny reference to. I can tell that your head is supposed to open, but I really don't know what kind of item you are. Like a makeup sort of palette box. Do they all just have shit in their necks? Are you a firefighter? No, you're a window cleaner. Oh, I see. He was attached to a cable, a safety cable. Until he wasn't, and somehow he didn't drop to his death. Ducky Cheese is gonna ruin the pool. This mold. It's all fun in games until Ducky Cheese just infects the pool. It slowly rots away in it. That's a MILF duck, I can see it. Forgot about MILF duck. So if I sit here, is that when the elevator scene is triggered? I feel like that's why I constantly get it, because I like that perspective, but it hijacks my cam. So many are going there. Well, to be fair, the pool is small. Okay, let's have one more look upstairs and then... Can we go there? No, there. They really don't stay here for long. That's sad, man. This is where the radio is. The little jazzy fucking radio. But I can't change the channel on. Huh. Wait, what? What's his perspective? I do like plants in the window. I do like a good, terrarium in my living room. Unironically, something I would make. Like a little swimming pool area indoors. Just in the middle of my room. Yes. I was the sort of simmer that would do that when I played it. And I will do it again. It's a vivarium. A vivarium is when you simulate you're being in the fucking jungle because you put complete giant plants in your room. And pots, or you have some whole box there with proper sand and everything in it. So you're putting yourself in a fucking giant insect cage, basically. I mean, I like that part here. It's kind of as if you were in a theme park of your own making. Did you just come up with that word, or is this an actual thing? There is water and terrarium, and it's a vivarium. I mean, it's like a zoo enclosure. Let's clear that. The real word. Fancy that. Well, we got a lot of out of our DLC, at least 30 minutes of entertainment. I feel like I got my money's worth, and we'll play it again. For sure. Yeah. There was a movie that was released recently using it as a title. Is it like a Truman Show ripoff?